We've got another 2-box nickel hunt in our quest to complete this Dansco Jefferson Nickel album. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. We have a 2-box nickel hunt today. This is going to be episode number 124 of the series, and it's boxes 111 and 112 for the Series 2 book. As many of you know, we're trying to complete this album before the 167th box, because that's how long it took to complete the first Jefferson Nickel album. All we need is the 50D, like that's all we always need, and hopefully one of these 2 boxes has it, but if not, we still have 55 more boxes to go to beat that first series book. Now, of course, we're looking for any key dates or semi-key dates, the 50D preferably, any Buffalo nickels, Silver War nickels, as well as V nickels, proofs, foreigns, or any varieties you may find. In these 2 boxes, I do have circulated nickels because I had to pop the top to make sure we had them. We do have them in both. I didn't see any fancy enders, but hopefully there's some good nickels in those boxes. Now, obviously, I'll give you guys a look at the books at the end when I compare the finds to them to see if we have any upgrades or additions. But in the meantime, we're going to get right to the hunt. I'm going to start cracking rolls, and I'll be back with my first find of box number 1. Well, it took us 17 rolls to find our first nickel in the 40s of the box. 1946 Philadelphia. I'll check it for the Henning nickel, and that's only 4 finds now through 17 rolls. Well, we're on roll 31 of this first box, and it's been very light so far. Only 9 total finds so far, with only 1 being from 1949 and earlier. So definitely a tough start, but I bring in because I flattened out roll number 31, and take a look at this. We've got a Buffalo nickel, and I love finding these in my nickel hunts. This is going to be a Philadelphia minted type 2, and I don't know if I'll get a date on that at all. Let me see if I can get a date. If not, I will nick-a-date it and bring you guys back for a closer look. Well, I think I can make out a 4 at the end, and I believe it's going to be a 1924 or a 1934. But either way, it's a Philadelphia minted. No reason to really nick-a-date it. Had it had a mint mark, I probably would nick-a-date it, but I'm 90% sure the last digit's a 4, which makes it either a 1924 Philly or a 1934 Philly, and it's definitely not a 1914 because I can see a little bit of a curve on the top of the 3rd digit, which makes it a 2 or a 3. So we're going to call it 1924 Philadelphia for now, put it on top of the board, and get back to the hunt. Roll number 36, our second nickel from the 40s in the box, a 1940 Denver. We have finished the first box of this 2-box hunt. It was definitely a light box. Only 15 finds on the board. Luckily, we found that Buffalo nickel. And yeah, it's the best find of the box. We also pulled out one 2009 Denver just to show you that I still occasionally find them, even though I have enough of them. That's all we got for now. Box 2 is coming up. Let's go ahead and slide it over. And since it's already open and I already know it's circulated, I'll be back when I have my first find of the second box. The 16th roll of box number 2 will give us our first nickel in the 40s of this second box. 3rd overall. That's a 1948 Denver, and I'll point out that I also found a better date, 1958 Philadelphia, slightly lower mintage. So slow box, but at least we got one better date so far through the first 16 rolls. Roll number 80 of the 100 roll hunt. We finally have our 4th nickel from the 40s, a 1941 Philadelphia. Oh, and now we're up to 3 2009 Denvers. Roll number 81. Another nickel from the 40s. A 1940 Philadelphia. Roll number 85. A 1941 Jefferson nickel. Minted in Philly. Roll number 89. And we have our first 40s Jefferson from 1949. And it's going to be a 1949 Philadelphia. Roll number 94 of the hunt will give us our first nickel from 1947, and that's going to be a 1947 Denver. Same roll, another 40s nickel, 1946 Philadelphia. Roll number 97, another 1947 from Philly. Well, that second box has been hunted, and these tall boxes proved pretty tough because we had 15 finds in box 1 and only 15 finds in box 2 for a total of 30 finds on the board, and we got silver skunked. The best finds of the 2-box hunt, we had 3 2009 Denvers, a really nice 1970 Denver. I don't see these too often. Not full steps, of course, it'd be worth a lot. We also got a Counterstruck JW 2002 Denver nickel. I'll pull that aside as a miscellaneous. The Buffalo nickel, which I believe is 1924 Philadelphia. A lower minted 1951 Philadelphia. Not a key date or a semi-key date, but slightly a lower mintage, so one of the better finds. And then, of course, the 1958 lower mintage as well from Philadelphia. I do not believe we have anything for the albums, but we do have to do our due diligence and double check. Let me do that. I'll be back with a look at the books and some final thoughts on today's 2-box hunt. Well, we've done it. We've compared all the finds to both books, and unfortunately, no additions, no upgrades. Despite having some nicer nickels and some slightly better dates, after comparing them to both of the books, I couldn't make a case to pull a nickel out to put one in because they just weren't better enough to do so. So now, after 112 boxes searched for the Series 2 book, we have 135 of the 136, of course missing the 50D. And after 47 boxes searched, we have 60 of the 65 side finds filled in, but all the ones we're missing are all the tougher dates, of course. That being said, I will bring you guys in. I thought for sure this was a 1924 because it looked like I saw the center part of the 4, and if you look at a 3 and 4, how they're done, they both have that diagonal line or that 45-degree line. But when I looked at it, I started seeing that it looked like there was a 1 instead of a 2, so I thought it might be a 1914. I went ahead and nickedated it, and I don't know if you guys will catch it, but it's a 1913 Type 2 Philadelphia. Doesn't add any extra value to it, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't a 1914, and then maybe check for that 14 over 13. So I went ahead and nickedated it. Yeah, I kind of destroyed it, but it wasn't worth much to begin with, and it was bugging me not knowing what it was. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box hunt. I know it was kind of ho-hum this time. No silver, no V-nickels, no great finds, but you gotta hunt boxes in order to find the ones you're looking for, especially that 1950D. We have 55 boxes left in order to beat the Series 1 finds. I hope we can do it. We'll have to see. If you guys enjoyed this 2-box hunt, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. The silver jar has been spoiled when I hunt nickels, getting silver nickels in almost every one of my recent hunts. Unfortunately, found none today, and that makes them sad.